I'm Eleanor Francis Young Johansson Gamarsh. I was at Northampton School for Girls for 1 year, my senior year of high school, and I graduated in 1952. I totally appreciated being able to go to this school. When I think of it this weekend, I start to break up. I had a hard time, but I got so much support from Miss Bement and Miss Whitaker. Had many conversations with them. So that's where I was. You know, it was hard, but I got to go to college. I think I just enjoyed everything. Some of my studies that I enjoyed greatly was ancient history. And at one time, I was totally enamored of Alexander the Great. But then there was a time when I came to, recognize the reality of him, and I said, oh my gosh, that I would, latch onto that. My art skills showed up when I had this map book, which I think I still have. We had to color in the different areas, for it, and I happened to do the best in the class. There was one teacher I finally remembered her first name, and her name was Wally. She's fairly tall, she had gray hair. I don't know whether she had, I think she had glasses, but I don't remember what class she was with, but she had made an impression on me. My dorm room was the third floor of Hathaway, at the very end of the hall on the third floor. And the best view I had was the one dormer there in the back, was view over the athletic field and Mount Tom. That was not conducive to study. I'm a daydreamer. Socially, one of the things that did happen, I was kind of very shy socially, and one of the girls had left a note in the yearbook. She had always wondered if I liked her because I was always standing holding up the door frame. never walked in. I just never knew that it was okay to go in and join the group, I tried tennis and basketball. I'd always forget the rules. Or tennis, I enjoyed it, whatever I did. Basketball was hard, but I was like a guard in that position, yeah. And so I attempted sports, but that wasn't, I held on to tennis, and I tried that in later years, yeah. Places that I would go, different people would wonder if I was a teacher, and when I mentioned where I'd gone to school, that was wow. It just it raised me socially, totally, anywhere I mentioned Northampton School for Girls. And that was a very surprise for me, so. Perhaps, I don't know how much books are being used. I always felt that, reading a book there's so much you can get from just holding a book to read instead of on the screen, Even as I work, I don't always read on the screen. I will copy, so I can read it at my leisure and focus more on it. I don't know what is going on, but whether they are doing all the research online because of the access, not having to go to a library all the time, which I did. I loved the research. That was fabulous, and that's where my academic abilities shone, and with my exam papers.